Hey traders, what's going on? Jim Simmons here with Neural Street Trading Academy and RKI, here to share with you the all-new value area breakout algo. So what is this algo doing? It's trading the breakout of a value area high or value area low on volume profiles. Now there's some really great things with this algo, some things that I absolutely love that they've built into this, and I think traders are going to do really well with this tool. But let me share some of my favorite things and kind of break down how this works, okay? So first off, it's directional in nature. If it breaks the value area high, it's going long. If it breaks the value area low, it's going short. So it's great. There's really nothing to figure out in terms of direction and all that. So it makes it a lot easier to trade with. Another thing that I love about this is you can set time-based volume profiles. So what's happening here is this is creating a new volume profile. Every time you see one of these vertical lines, that's a new volume profile, and it's developing, and you can see where the point of control goes up, and then it goes up, and the value area lows down, and then it scoots up. And so these are developing profiles, and they're set on this chart. It's set to every 30 minutes. So now the beauty of trading with time-based volume profiles is that the volume profile is constantly resetting itself based on what the market is actually doing at the time that you are actually trading it. It can be a lot more responsive in that way. And so if volume is shifting up, well, then you want to trade long. If volume is shifting down, well, then you want to trade short, going with the flow of volume and institutional volume. So these are some of the things I totally love about what this algo is doing. Some things that I'm impressed with is the consistency among different testing ranges, different dates. There's really, first of all, it's super simple to optimize. And there's really not a whole lot of parameters that you need to change to get good settings. And so, I was able to get this thing dialed in pretty quickly, and that was just based on first use. So really great. Love that it's easy to optimize. You can use, again, any volume profile timing on how you want to set it. If you want to set the volume profiles to every 5 minutes, you can do that. If you want your profiles to reset every hour, you can do that. So there's a lot that you can do in terms of day trading versus, if you want to day trade, if you want to swing trade, whatever you want to do. The stops are based on the volume profiles as well, if you choose. Now, obviously, you can use static stops or ATR-based stops. But the thing I love about this is it's going to set the stop based on your point of control. So let's say if we took the breakout here, now it's not trading hours yet at this point, but let's say if you wanted to trade this breakout here, your stop is going to go below the point of control based on where you tell it to how many ticks below the point of control. So that's super great as well as far as being able to trade with the volume. So it's purely a volume-based algo, which I love. Here's another one that I think is really great is minimum bars before you can trade the volume profile. So an example would be, if you're just starting out in a profile, a lot of times the value area high and value area low are pretty close. There's not much distance between them because that volume profile hasn't had a chance to start developing. If you're trading something that's only a few bars into that volume profile, well, there's probably not going to be very great trades in there. So you can set how many bars you need in that volume profile before you can start trading it, which is really a great feature that they added there as well. So we're coming into sort of trade hours at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let the algo do its thing, and then at the end of the session, we'll come back through and go over some of the trades. So here we go. Okay, so that's the end of the session. Let's see how the algo did. So this particular setting is set to kick off at 10 o'clock. You can't really see the green line because it's right at 10 o'clock. But that was where the profile started. You can see the value area high is these blue dashes, and we closed above the value area high. So we got the entry right here. I'll zoom in so we can see that better. Entry here, stop went below the POC with a nice little buffer, and then target was set to 1-to-1. So winning trade there. Let's keep going. And then here's where the profile reset, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least good number of bars came into that profile before we started trading it. You can see the value area high kind of moving around, value area low again. So we close below, there's the trade, short. Again, stop goes above the POC, and we've got that set to 1-to-1. So that was it for NQ. I have it set to only trade one trade per volume profile, which is another great feature. You can set however many you want. I've got it set to 1, and then we had a pretty big drop, coming into this new profile, but this was not ready to trade yet because there wasn't enough bars in the profile, and so it didn't take a trade here. This one, came in. Odds are it was already too far gone, which is again another setting. There's just so many great things you can do with this. If this bar is too far gone when the entry opportunity appears, then it's not going to take the trade because the move's over. You already missed it, right? This is a bar close signal. So that's it for NQ. Let's go into crude, and we'll kind of go back here to the start. Now I've got crude set to start at 9:05, and here's where the profile started. So we can see it came in, and then there's the break. Got in couple different entries based on slippage and stuff, and then there's the target. Again, stop goes above the point of control. So good trade there. Next profile sets up, and we've got a huge drop. And again, if it's too far gone, it's not going to take the trade. So no trade there. Next profile, we've got a break here, but again, pretty early in the session, as far as in the profile rather. So no trade there. And then, we've got the bar close again. It's so far away from the value area high that it didn't engage that trade. This one did though. So we got the break on the other side. Point of control. There's your stop. There's your entry, and there's the target. Let's keep going. We've got another one here. This one went long, so we can see developing profile, pushing the value area low, but didn't get a trade on the short. Came through, punched the other side. This one had enough distance, enough size within range, and took the trade for the long there, and there's another winning trade. So there you have it. Great algo. So really the question that I'll leave you with is this. Is it pronounced VABO or VABO? You say VABO, I say VABO. It doesn't matter as long as it makes us money, right? So we'll see you in the event. If you have any questions, reach out to our team, but we can't wait to get this in front of our traders to see what you guys can do with it. So cheers until then, and take care.